Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 2 of season 4 of the first star with Leeds United. I've been to win the Champions League with the club for the first time, and today it's a UEFA Super Cup versus Real Madrid, and then we face Chelsea in the Premier League. But we start in the medical centre, which is never a good sign, and that is because our right back, Carlo Bartelic, damaged cruciate ligament, 6 months basically, 5 to 7 months. Yep, so we are a right back down essentially for the season. He'll probably come back sort of towards the very, very end of the season, but that will not help us out in the meantime because transfer window is closed and we are now pretty much reliant on Louis Coyle and a young kid and Johnny Sutar, who can maybe switch over there to take some of the workload off of Coyle, but not great at all. There's one game to catch you up on since last episode. That was our Premier League match against Brighton. Let's go see how we did. Abel Ruiz opened the scoring from the spot for his first Leeds goal. Brighton went down to 10 men with 15 minutes to go, and Coyle found Edouard to secure the points, though Brighton capitalised on some poor defending to get a late consolation. So a decent performance, a deserved win, I would say. Ruiz got a debut goal, not debut, but a first goal for us. Edouard got a goal as well to end his goal drought, which was nice. They went down to 10 men, which is when then Edouard sort of got the second one late on there. They got a late consolation, which was frustrating to concede, but it didn't really affect the game. You can see Haaland only played a 6.3. He was getting into good positions and just missing chances. He screams out of a player that just needs a goal to get himself underway. So hopefully that will come sooner rather than later. If we look at what all that means for the league table, we're sitting there. We've already played Liverpool away. That's our defeat. And I tell you what, having won the other 2 games is not a bad position to be in. As I say, we played Chelsea as the second game of this episode. They are sitting in a similar position to us, so that's going to be a big important game, but it's all about this one first up, the UEFA Super Cup against Real Madrid, our first real test against a really good European team, I would argue. Let's have a look at what we're up against here. Now, they are the favourites, which is probably fair enough because they would be, of course, the Champions League champions. They're a Zinedine Zidane managed team, of course. We can see his attributes there. He is quite good, isn't he? So there we go. They're a balanced, standard playing style. We have a look at the analysis report. This is their 4-1 demolition of Granada. We are expecting to play in this sort of formation. We can see they do attack a lot down their left. So our right... No, must be our left, their right. Because if you have a look at the passing network here, it's all out this side, which is their right-hand side. So our left-hand side. So they're going to come down our left. I can understand what that graphic means now for the first time. Anyway, we can see there, they are going to come down their right, our left. The key passes, you can see they tend to be sort of inside sort of our half, their attacking half, so we'll bear that in mind. This is the team we're sending out. Now, we are definitely favouring the league because essentially this would be a nice thing to win. It doesn't really matter though. So we're favouring the league. So we're going to go with Onana in goal. It's Brad Daric, our new left back, getting a start with Woods. I always keep forgetting that we have Wood. He's a really, really good defender, so he won't let us down. It's Tucson, and it's the youngster Ferreira Oliveira that's going to get the start in this one. The reason we're starting him instead of, say, for instance, Sutar, who is here, who can play right back as well. Sutar is probably a better right back at this point in time, but we're going to need this guy to play if he's going to develop. And because we're not playing wing backs, the fact that he lacks a little bit in crossing and dribbling shouldn't matter too much because he's going to have Helder Costa in front of him. So we're just going to give him a game here and see how he goes. Calvin Phillips is going to sit in front of the back four with Gary Turpie and Mariba in midfield. It's Costa and Bowen down the wings. It's Leal up top. It's the first time we played with wingers this season. Let's see how we do. You may have noticed with the extended bench that we've got Max Dean, our young academy defender, on the bench. So if things are going well or badly, we might try and give him a game. But we can see we are matching up man for man with them, which probably isn't great because they do have better players than us. Reminder, there's no real pressure on them here. They've got nothing to lose. Let's show them what we're capable of. I feel like that's probably the best thing to say in this situation because it's a free hit, isn't it? It's a nice day out for the fans. Give us a tester against Real Madrid ahead of course, the Champions League, where we will be facing teams of this caliber more often, and just kind of see how we go. Again, the reason that we've gone with wingers is because that's what they're doing, so it is going to kind of match up. But also, this isn't a great start. Nana gets the save, and Tucson with not the best clearance, but that will end the highlight. But also, it gives us a chance to rest some strikers, give the wingers a game, because they are going to want to play at some point this season. So it just seemed like a good opportunity to change things up a little bit. Here we go with the corner. Jared Bowen to knock it in. Can we get someone on the end of it? It's a decent ball. Mariba's there for Helder Costa. Oh! I was going to say, I think maybe it was Phillips. Someone look just in front of the goalkeeper there. Looked like they got a touch on it. And it was obviously offside in the end there. But a decent chance. And I tell you what, 25 minutes in, we've held our own against Real Madrid. And that's not a bad thing. Let's give it a show some passion here, perhaps. Toussaint's looking nervous, which is maybe fair enough. He's perhaps a little bit out of his depth here. But not a great game for highlights so far, but we're doing okay. Here we go with Bowen. Bowen back there for Turpey. Turpey for Mariba. Mariba looks to spread the play. It's not the best, but Helder Costa picks up a loose header, and that's a horrible pass, Helder. What is that, mate? And, we're going to get caught on the break. We're high up the pitch. They've got him behind us. Onana. He's always there, isn't he? What a signing he has been. We're going to have to do a little bit of work here defending the corner, though. Hazard to knock it in. It's decent. It's away by Toussaint, though. He is really good in the air. Hazard keeps going, though. It's bouncing around. It's Milinkovic-Savic in space. Can we get a tackle in? Turpey just barges him over. And have some of that Milinkovic-Savic. All right. It's a free kick now. It's dangerous. It's Hazard. It's Onana. And Onana's there. And, tell you what, that second save wasn't too bad, was it? Absolutely wonderful stuff. And late in the half here, we're finding ourselves under quite a bit of pressure. But I tell you what, we've weathered that okay. We haven't offered anything going forward, really, but that's not too bad. I'm going to say a little bit of passion. Maybe an assertive. It's time to dig in here. It's time to dig in and let's see what we can do. The youngster hasn't had a great debut so far. I'm not going to tell a nervous centre-back he's rubbish, but he's not having the best game we'll see him play. We haven't seen anything getting forward down the left, but he is motivated, so we'll just tell him there's more to come. Who was that? Oh, Calvin Phillips, team leader. So that's motivated a lot of people. Helder Costa's not been great. We do have some options for wingers. We do have youngster Baker on the bench, who we could bring on. Where's Baker? So that might be an option just to give him some game time as much as anything else. We also have Ruiz, that obviously we signed to play in wide air, well, just basically anywhere in the front third, basically. And Onana there. An interesting decision to play it out. That's okay. It's not a goal, is it? I haven't seen one of these given yet, so I'd be annoyed if this was the first one. It doesn't look like it is, no. Come on, boys. Let's give it a get creative here. Toussaint being nervous is making me nervous. We have Cooper on the bench we could bring on, or obviously Max Dean. It's a little too soon yet for Max Dean, I would have thought. Come on, demand a bit more here. Bowen's not having a great game. All right, let's have a look and see what we can change. Let's not exploit the flanks. I wonder if we should lower the tempo. I didn't see what their pressing was like, which was silly of me, wasn't it? Otherwise, it's not going too bad. As long as it's equal, or level, I should say, then I'm relatively happy with how things are going. Bowen's not had a good day, so we're going to take him off. We're going to switch Costa and Ruiz around, which is fine. And we'll leave it at that for now. Give it another get creative here. Second half, we've been okay. We've really limited their chances. Here we go now with Phillips. What can he do? It's there for Bradaric, for Turpey, Mariba, back for Phillips. Phillips, it's a decent... You can see what he was doing. It was a poor pass in the end. Come on, boys. Come on. Ruiz is getting back. Nicely done, sir. Come on, can we get a tackle in here? No, we can't. They're pinging it around a little bit now, aren't they? Cruz. It's there for Rodrigo. Odegaard. It's a good block. Bradaric just done well, but he's lost out. He's offside, ref, surely. Onana's made a cracking save. He wouldn't have known if he was offside or not, and it doesn't look like he was, so we've got away with that. Excellent save from Onana, who saved it. Come up big again there. A corner in. Leao heads it clear this time. Odegaard is going to pick it up and gets it back in, and that is easy for Onana in the end. Let's go attacking here. We've got nothing to lose. The last thing we really want is extra time if we're on. It might even go straight to penalties, does it? Phillips for Turpey. Turpey out there for Bradaric. For Costa now, of course, on the left. Costa, it's tackled away, but Turpey picks it up. Back for Phillips. Bradaric for Turpey in a little bit of space. Turn and go. He's found Leao. Can Leao make himself a hero? No, it's a big save from Courtois. We do have the corner though now. Can we get the big boys up from the back? Phillips to knock it in. It's too close to the keeper. And there's 5 minutes to go. Is that the end of the highlight? No, it is not. Ball over the top. Oh, what has Ferreira done there? The youngster's stored himself up the river, and Onana is there to bail him out. What do we want to change here? Costa's not had a great game either. We don't really have anybody to play on the left, though. All right, let's give the youngster a game, and let's switch Ruiz back to the left. So that's fine, and we'll leave it at that. We could have played Leao out there, actually, and brought on Edmondson to play up top. But we've already made the change now. We'll give a youngster a game. It might even be a debut. Oh, Onana's there. I really should have looked to see, actually, how this goes for the penalties. Ruiz, I'll tell you what, Ruiz is in here. Ruiz is definitely in here. Can he do it? He's got men with him. Albert Ruiz! Oh, he's taken it. Just a slightly too heavy touch. And left himself with no option but to shoot. And the goalkeeper had closed him down. All right, I have a feeling this might go straight to penalties. We have Haaland on the bench, who's a good penalty taker. We've taken off two of our best penalty takers, which in hindsight was rather silly. Bogac. Who's playing? Do we have a number? No, we don't have a number 10 in. All right, so who is a rubbish penalty taker in midfield? Turpey. So let's do Bogac for Turpey then. With the penalty shootout in mind. And just hope it doesn't actually go to extra time here. Here we go. Bradaric. Phillips. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's decent. It's headed away. Maribas can't quite get there. Cruz now on the break. Oh, what's happened there? So it just flattened him. Come on. It's Onana. It's easy for Onana. Now, are we going to have to go back to that? There was a collision off the ball there, but it looks like it's been okay. Let's give it a show some passion. Come on, boys. It is going to extra time. Well, that's annoying because I really didn't want Bogac playing extra time here. All right, let's give it a little bit of maybe a passionate. Don't let this slip away. Fans have been... That's great. Let's a passionate do it for the fans. Tucson, I'm just going to keep trying to motivate him. There we go. I mean, it's not... To hold Real Madrid to the zeros is not too bad. I've got to be honest. I'm not too displeased with that, especially given that it's not our strongest team, not by any stretch of the imagination. So, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Onana's been quite good. Come on, Aussie villain. Onana's been quite good in goal, which, I mean, you kind of expect that, and he has been brilliant for us. But I've got a bit of a cold, guys. Sorry if I'm wiping my nose all the time. It's just, yeah, I've woken up with one this morning. There's a ball over the top. Wood is there. Can we win this ball back? I'm wondering that if there is one sort of flaw. Baker's done well. Oh, what is that, dude? Okay, that's fine. Bradaric is there. So I'm pinging it around not too badly here. This is good. Abu Ruiz goes. Oh, it's there. It's for the youngster. It's Baker. It's youngster. It's through the academy, and he can't quite find the finish. But that was not too bad at all. Come on, boys. Let's get creative. What's our tempo like? Have I raised it or have I lowered it? We've lowered it. Let's try raising it. Let's ping this thing around, boys. Come on, Ferreira, the youngster with a throw in there. It's there. It's Ruiz. Can't quite bring it down. It's there for Bogac now. For Oliveira. Phillips. Good ball for Ruiz. Can he track it down? I think he will. He does. Can he beat his man? He goes back to Bradaric. Bradaric, what is that, dude? That's okay. It's okay. It's Baker. It's Baker straight into the keeper's hands. I tell you what, Baker's looked lively, hasn't he? I think it's his debut. If it's not his debut, it's certainly... he hasn't played many games. So he has had a really... He's had an impact, hasn't he? Which is the best thing you can say about a substitute coming on. They've gone over the heads there. It's Jovetic and Onana. Now, they must have changed the way they've played. They've got two up top now, don't they? They have gone two up top. They've gone a bog standard 4-4-2. I don't think that really affects the way we want to play too much, to be honest. Ideally we'd go to wing backs and not wingers, but we've kind of come too far on that front, so we've just got to deal with it now. Do we have another sub to make, I wonder? That's potentially a question here, isn't it? Let's just try something and see if it is going to let us do it. Okay, so we do have another sub up our sleeve. We'll leave it for now. It might be one right before stoppages. We bring on somebody for penalties if it's looks like it's going to go that far. Leao can't quite get onto that. Rodrigo, Milinkovic, Savic busting forward, and Onana is there. I'm thinking we're maybe just a little bit too open. Let's try and make it a little bit more difficult for them. but will get stuck in as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this hasn't been too bad. This is the defending Champions League champions. We've just about got that clear. It's not fully cleared though yet. Cruz to knock it back in. Will we get a block in there? Can we? Liao's done really well. Can we hit them on the break? Go on, Liao. He beats Cruz. Cruz is coming back at him. Liao, get rid of it. There we go for Bogac. For Ruiz. Ruiz. Of course, the former Barcelona. We have a lot of Barcelona players. They'll be really, really keen to get this done, won't they? It's a Real Madrid throw. Milinkovic-Savic. One back by Ruiz. Oh, that's horrible though. It's there for Hazard. Too much time. Onana's there. Rodrigo. Is he offside? Is he offside? I think he's offside. He is offside. All right. I love you, VAR. We 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 love you, VAR. All right. Push forward, boys. Come on. No, it's not quite there. Bogac heads it down for Liao. Liao, good ball for Ruiz. He's in again here. Can Ruiz do it this time? No, it's a really, really good save, wasn't it, from Courtois with his really strong hand there to keep that out. Here we go from the corner. Calvin Phillips. It's decent. It's headed away. Bogac is there. Boggy! Oh, just over the bar from Bogac. Let's try... We're exploiting the flanks. Let's go with the full hog here. The complete turnaround and now exploit the middle. Ruiz for Bradavic. What's he got for us? Back for Phillips. Can he ping a pass? For Wood. Wood goes over for Bogac. Go on, Boggy. We're in again here. It's Bogac! Bogac! Does it! He puts us in the lead. His first goal of the season. Let's go back to positive. Let's tell them to concentrate, and Leeds United have taken the lead in the 115th minute to 114th minute. Excellent, excellent stuff. Bogac, he looked composed, didn't he? Made himself an angle. Courtois had no answer, and it's young Nathan Wood, the young centre-back we signed for an absolute fortune last season. He is the man that has only gone and played that wonderful through ball. Let's slow it down a little bit now. Let's stay on our feet again as well. And are we going to see this out? Let's go defensive. Come on, boys. Have we only gone and won the Super Cup? I think we have. Go on. Have some of that, Real Madrid. We are going to win the Champions League this year. It may not have been their strongest team either, so, we don't know for sure. But it sure as hell wasn't our strongest team. And we've only gone and beaten Real Madrid. Rode our luck at times as well. Onana was superb in goal, but we've beaten them. And it was Bogac the hero. Congratulations, boys. That was really, really special. Well done, boys. Enjoy this. Calvin Phillips, great game, mate. Bogac, good in there, Boggy. What a goal that was. So well done, boys. Enjoy it. Oh, Zidane. Zidane, bad luck, mate. Really, really tough luck. I've got to say though, mate, absolutely adored you as a player. Just a real, real honour to share the touchline with you today. I didn't say anything about your sister, mate. Not a word. What? Zizou? Ah, no. Oh! He headbutt me. The bastard just headbutt me. And we've done that with wingers too, with the old 4-3-3, and I wasn't convinced that was going to be our strongest formation this season, but we've certainly showed there that we can play it, and we can play it against the best. What a debut performance that was from Oliveira as well. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Medals for winning the Super Cup. The Leeds fans continue to love me. Woods was an absolute star, wasn't he? A really good game from him, from both the centre-backs, actually. They were both stars. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back to face Chelsea in the league. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. We're about to play Chelsea. Just one minor signing to catch you up on a free transfer. Mirko Lipari, he's in the under-23s. He's a young striker. He may or may not come off. He was on a free, so I figured, again, worst case scenario, we'll sell him on at a profit. He came through the Juventus system, played in their under-23s last year, did okay with that being spectacular. So we'll wait and see what happens with him. Like I say, if he comes off, he comes off, and if not, we'll sell him and make a nice little profit on him, hopefully. But this is all about Chelsea. Now, we are hosting them, but they are the favourites, which is a little bit outrageous, but there we go. We've actually never beaten them. Perhaps that's why they're favourites. They are an Ernesto Valverde coach team, of course, formerly of Barcelona in real life. They're an adventurous standing playing style. He's a good manager, but you'd expect that if he's in charge at Chelsea. This is what we're expecting from them in the data analysis report. They are expected to play the same way that Real Madrid played against us last game. They do like to go down the wings. Positional heat map there we can see quite spread out. The fullbacks like to push forward, so maybe we can take advantage of that. We can see they're very, very heavy back to the goalkeeper, so we'll try and disrupt that. And this is the team that we are sending out. We're going back to the normal way we play. There's an argument to say we should probably stick with how we played last time, but the way that I'd already sort of predetermined to rotate the squad means that this is kind of how we have to play. So Onana continues in goal. It's Pongragic and Bonifazi that come back in to be the defensive duo. Coyle and Zagre go down the wings. Kene is going to sit in front of the back two with Phillips and Mariba in midfield. Bogac comes back in to start in the number 10 role with Haaland and Edouard going up top. We've seen Edouard get a goal. Can we finally get what's his name? Erling Haaland underway? I keep going to call him Alfie Haaland, but that was his dad, wasn't it? So maybe call him Alfie Jr., I don't know. But there we go. They are coming out as expected, which is good. Having seen sort of a B team beat Real Madrid, I'd kind of like to think the first team could go and do Chelsea here, but we'll wait and see on that one. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress. Revenge? All right, let's go for revenge. It's a derby game of sorts as well, isn't it? I know you guys said in the comments when I questioned last time it's an historical derby. I still don't really get it, to be honest, but there we go. Won't be the first thing I don't understand, and it certainly isn't the last thing I won't understand. So there we go. Come on, boys. Let's at home here. We beat, of course, Manchester United at home last episode. It's not crucially important, obviously, this early in the season, but it's kind of a game that we would like to take something from. I tell you what, we've almost found ourselves behind after 15 seconds there. We'll say Onana had that covered and move on. All right, come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's start and put our own stamp on this game, please. Here we go from the corner. It's Calvin Phillips to knock it in. It's decent. It's headed away, though. It's there for Mariba. Can he do something? Mariba! Oh, I thought it was going to get in. It's Edouard! No, and Haaland's going to retrieve it. Good pressure here. Back for Phillips. Back post Mariba, and that's horrible. Just got underneath it, didn't he, Mariba? Couldn't get over the top of it, and it went flying into the fans behind the goal. Decent start though, look at that. 7 shots, only 2 on target, which is maybe a problem. Let's give it another get creative. See if we can capitalise on why we're on top here. I think it was Gary Turpie in the comments that was saying that, if Haaland gets a goal, then he'll start flying. So it might just be a case of getting him that first goal. Coyle, can he get onto that? He can. Haaland should be somewhere in the middle there. Can't quite get the cross in. Edouard retrieves. He can't quite get the cross in. Coyle is horribly out of position, and we're going to get hit on the break here. Oh, it's a big header. Won there by Pongragiat. He's got a good ball forward for Haaland. Is this the moment? Haaland! No! He still cannot get himself that goal. Come on, Phillips. Another good ball in. Back post. It's headed away. Bogac, can he retrieve? Yes, he can. He goes for the cross. It should go out for a throw. It'll end the highlight either way. Let's give it a demand more here. We're dominating this game. We just need to get that goal, don't we? Haaland again is just not quite having a good day at the office. Can we get to the break with a clean sheet and go from there? Oh, it's right at the end of the half. Can we nick it? Pressure on them, boys. Pressure on them. They've done well there. They've made them go long. Pongragiak, whatever his name is, wins the header, but eventually the ball falls to a Chelsea foot. Bogac tries to close him down. There's a man over the top in a little bit of space there. It's James. Can we get a cross block in? No. Oh, what a block that is by Coyle. Saved a certain goal there. Louis Coyle, that's as good as a goal. It's as good as a goal. Corner to defend now. It's there. It's headed away by Haaland. He's not bad at being back there defending set pieces. A little white Didier Drogba, isn't he, in that sense? A Scandinavian Drogba. All right, come on. What do we want to say here? Do it for the fans. We haven't been too bad. Unlucky so far. Let's go with that. Haaland's motivated, so there's more to come from him. It is, I think, going to be an underrated part of his game for us, Haaland, is just, he getting back there and being such a beast in the air when we're looking to defend set pieces. Like I said, a little bit like Drogba, it was, and Andy Carroll's sort of similar, not maybe as good, but the defensive side of their game is it's underrated. It's very, very important as well. You'd like to think we could maybe get him on the end of some attacking set pieces, but it hasn't really worked out that way so far. I might go and check actually how we have the set pieces set up, just in case maybe we could replace, where we usually have the centre backs attacking a ball. Maybe it might be a good, that might be a good area for Haaland to go into. Can we put pressure on them up the pitch here, I wonder? We've done well. We've closed them down again, and again we've made them go long. But they've still come down with the ball. They've gone long there. Oh, Zagre, what is that touch, mate? That is apocalyptic. He doesn't even chase it in. Zagre, what is it with our left backs? We got rid of Barlow Torre for being a muppet, and we've just got another one that's got in there and replaced him. It was a horrible pass, and then it was there to clear. It was there to clear, and he just stopped. What is that touch, mate? I think he's gone for a back pass. Look, he's there. He's beaten him to it. That's a bug in the game. I'm sorry, but that's a bug. And that is really, really frustrating. He's right there. There's no reason for him not to go and clear that. And that's infuriating. Alright, so let's take it off exploit the middle, because that's clearly not working. Let's raise this tempo higher as well. And see what we can do here. Come on, boys. Get creative. Alright, let's bring on Edmondson for Edouard. I'm determined to get his goal. If we get a penalty, it might be one where we just let him take it and hope that that's what gets him underway. Onana with the ball in hand here. Now, can we launch something from the back? He goes short there for Bonifazi. Bonifazi goes up there for Coyle. Now, what can he do? Coyle, we're falling in a heap here, aren't we? We're falling in a heap. It's another great block, this time from Pongradziak, whatever his name is. It's back post, no, it's a shot. It's horrible. Alright, let's look to get stuck in. Let's go counter-press them as well. And what else can we do? Show some passion here, boys. You're making me look bad. Do we want to go wingers? If we wanted to go wingers, I probably shouldn't have taken off. We could go Bowen. Could we stick Harling out on the right? Let's try it. Let's try. I mean, it's not like he's setting the world on fire as it is, so we'll try that. Edmondson goes up there. Is it Bogac that we sacrifice? It probably is, isn't it? So we'll do that. I wonder if we try Harlin as an inside forward, perhaps. Get Coyle bombing on to go beyond him. Zagre, you owe us a goal, mate. I can't believe that. That was just disgustingly bad. Alright. Come on, Jared. Do we have something here? I have to change things tactically here, don't we? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We need to push up. We need to get stuck in. Because we are running out of time here, and I'm really frustrated at the manner of that goal, if that's what sinks us here. That is really, really disappointing, because it's not... Like I say, let me know what you guys think. I'm convinced that's a bug, because there's no reason for him to not go and clear that ball. Haaland with the ball at his feet. What can he do? He finds Mariba. Can we do something really, really late on here? Bowen with a little bit of space. Can he beat his man? He's going with him. No. And James does really well. Can we close them down? No, we can't. Well, we can. Oh, here we go. We can. Kane's nicked it. Can he get a ball in? It's... Oh, James again retreating. He's killing me. Coyle. Can Coyle do something? Coyle, it's a good ball. Edmondson! Oh, it's a stunning save. It shouldn't have mattered, though. Edmondson, you've got to stick that away. And we've already seen here, maybe we just need to play with wingers more often. We've looked more dangerous, haven't we? We looked good against Real Madrid, and in the 5 minutes since we've changed against Chelsea, we've created an absolutely golden opportunity. But that's a really, really disappointing result. Yeah, I'm going to be aggressive. That was really poor. And Chelsea have beaten us yet again. We still cannot beat Chelsea, which is beginning to annoy me, I'll be honest. If we look at the league table, that's not the full round of games that have been played yet. We're still in a decent enough position. Like I say, we've played Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool, 3 of our first 4 games. So it's not a terrible position, but that was really disappointing not to win that. But guys, that is it for today. I apologise if the episode's gone a little bit long. Extra time against Real Madrid is just going to make that the case. We'll be back next time. We'll come back for Spurs, and then our first game in the Champions League, whoever that may be. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @AussieVillain. Once we have our group, I will tweet out who it is. If not, we'll find out tomorrow. I'll make sure that I record the draw as well. But guys, as I said, that's it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. And I'll be back tomorrow as we begin our Champions League campaign. Take care.